and then you can start hearing the dragging of the weed whacker across the ground, and footsteps coming into the direction of the closet. What do you do?
Does the weed whacker still work at this point? Like, does it still malfunctioning?
It doesn't sound like it's functioning still. It doesn't sound like it yet.
Oh, gosh. Does she... There's not really any other abilities with the flavor senshi, is there?
I mean, you can have another attack other than the coffee if you can think of another attack. You don't have just one attack, so if you can creatively think of something, tell me.
Yeah. No, I don't know with the bitter flavor, but she is in the closet, so she might be able to find like hangers maybe, and make it shifted into a weapon.
Sure.
Yeah. But she's kind of desperate at this point. She's running out of ideas.
I guess that would be like IQ or Dex to MacGyver something.
Yeah.
IQ or Dex to MacGyver something. -2 penalty because you're alone.
Yeah. Okay. That works.
That works? Okay. So you managed to make some sort of improvised weapon. The door swings open, and again, you can't see the facial features, but this man looks like he's made of concrete, basically. And so he reaches for you. What do you do to attack him? He's pretty much blocking the way, so you can't just rush past him. So what do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab him to distract him so I can get by him.
Sure.
With the hanger.
Roll an attack roll with a hanger, a melee attack roll.
It does not work.
So it doesn't work. So he is going to grab you, and he's just gonna take, since the weed whacker's not working, he's just gonna go bang across your face, and your nose, you hear a crack on your nose as your nose breaks and your nose starts to bleed. So take 4 points of damage. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
What do you do? He's grabbing a hold of you, so
oh man. All she can, she could try a fire spell at this point. Try to light him on fire.
Go ahead and try it. -2 penalty.
That just passes.
That just passes the -2 penalty?
Yeah.
Where are you casting it?
I guess on his hand where he's grabbing me.
Yeah, you'll try to cast the fire on his hand. Doesn't seem to phase him.
Oh my god.
Again, he will he pushes you up against the back of the closet. He lifts you up from the ground, so your feet are sort of dangling, and he's going to start to try to choke you. Roll a health roll, -2 penalty because you're alone.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Nope. Alright, he's gonna start squeezing. You're gonna take another 2 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh man, that puts me at half health. Oh goodness, you guys.
Kid gloves are off, ladies and gentlemen.
You still got, you still got your abilities. You've still got. Who has the artifacts? I'm just curious.
I have one of them.
You have one of them. Okay.
And
Actually,
Star
made
has
a ball
one.
in it, thinking of when I can use it.
So you don't have any of the artifacts. Yep, you're still transformed. You still have a few seconds of your transformation left. So, can you think of anything that you could do to at least get out of the situation in some form, or distract him or something?
Yeah, I guess she would try the coffee ability again to just at least try to distract them. Probably that, because the...
Can you think of any other bitter-related abilities at all? Anything else? What else is bitter? Anything else that's bitter other than coffee? The group. I'm allowing the group to come up with ideas. Do any of you have ideas?
Okay.
Do you want to have ideas? Do you want to use a lifeline?
What else is a bitter flavor?
God, charcoal. Charcoal is a very bitter flavor. Um,
Technically, stuff like asparaguses are technically like the
Yeah.
peels of like citrus are bitter.
The peels of citrus.
Yeah.
I feel like licorice is kind of bitter
Yeah.
too. Licorice licorice whips and things
There's like
that.
hops and stuff which are bitter.
hops are very
Right.
bitter.
Yeah.
Dirt is bitter.
Dirt's bitter.
The taste of acid. I know I've never tasted
Acid can be bitter.
Acid is bitter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of something else.
Dandelion greens.
Yes.
Green.
Emily, just random idea. Wine is considered bitter. It's alcoholic. It's flammable.
That part.
Pretty
Yeah.
So even if it can't hurt him, it might distract.
Yeah. Didn't she try
So-
to cast a fire spell and it didn't do anything?
Well,
But
Emily,
it was just a base one.
don't you also have other spells that can manipulate the body?
Yeah.
The body control, but I didn't get a good sense of if that worked or not. But I can give it
To at least
another
let you go. To at least let
go.
you go. Can you control the body at least to like freeze
Yeah.
him, to stun him, paralyze him for a minute so that you can actually get away?
Yeah.
She
Cause you in danger, girl.
I know.
Yeah, Tori in her own world being the. Oh my gosh.
right?
Successful. There is a body control spell called Wither Limb, and I could strike him on his limb, and it would make his limb like wither away, basically. So we could try that.
You can try that.
Go.
All right. If you're using your magic, you don't have to have a penalty for this one. So go ahead and use your magic.
Oh my goodness.
fail.
Okay. That passes.
Succeed? That passes. Okay. So which limb are you trying to do?
The one that he's grabbing me with.
Okay. So you'll cast a spell. It seems to have at least worked enough that he loosens his grip.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you try to pull away from him again with no penalty. Use a dex or a strength, whatever is
Okay.
higher, with no penalty, and see what happens.
Yeah, she'll try to do that. That's
Okay, did
10
that
out
work?
of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay, so you pull out of the way. So you should be able to now squeeze past him.
Come on, girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
If you want to do that,
book
you're gonna
it.
squeeze past him. You're gonna book it, and then by this point, your transformation's starting to wear off.
Yeah.
Because 30 seconds are pretty much up. And then, what do you do at that point as you're leaving the filing area?
I think she's gonna scream for help. She's kind of losing her mind here. Wait,
You're gonna so you're gonna make your way back into the office again, and then the dude is gonna be following after you. But as he's leaving the filing room, you hear a Achoo! A sneeze coming from the bathroom. And now he is going to start. The bathroom door is locked, by the way. So then he turns towards the bathroom, and he's gonna start to like body slam into the bathroom. And you see a big dent in the bathroom, and you'll hear, "Oh my God!" like coming from the bathroom door.
oh, oh gosh. Can she like root his feet into the floor so that he can't get to Veed?
Did you do that before?
I did like control limb, but this one's like it actually like plants his like glues
Okay.
his feet into the ground.
Okay, and is there any like? Does it say it has to be living things? Does it say it has to be? Or it doesn't
With
specify?
body control, it has to be living things.
Okay.
So
Go ahead. You can attempt it. Go ahead. Roll and see what happens.
yeah. Okay, that
Okay.
succeeds.
That does succeed. However, you cast a spell, but it doesn't seem to affect him.
Yeah.
So he's going to like again bang the door once again, and it'll dent even more. So it looks like if he hits it 1 or 2 more times, he'll break the door down.
trying to be the brave person that she is, she tries to make a noise or something to lure the creature away from the bathroom.
Okay.
I
With what?
Yeah, she'll knock over the filing cabinet.
You'll knock over the filing cabinet? Sure, you'll knock over the filing cabinet. He will then turn his attention towards you, and he will hit the weed whacker one more time. It finally whirs to life again, and he's gonna start beelining towards you now.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I think she's gonna yell at Bede to run or climb out the window, escape, and she'll
Yeah.
book it.
Yeah, so you're gonna book it. You're gonna run. Roll me one last dex or strength. You're still alone. 14.
my
So
God.
you're going to make your way. There does seem to be like another door in the opposite direction. So the thing is, these hallways seem to be shifting. They never seem to be the same, like when you go back to them. So he will be able to manage to, like, again, not grab you, but at least like nick you with the weed whacker, and you'll take another. Fortunately for you, 1 point of damage again. Fortunately for you, this
she's
one.
at 5 HP now.
And then you'll get to the door, and this time it looks like it's a door that actually has a locking mechanism, that you can pull a lever over and lock it. So
Yeah, she'll go through that and use the mechanism to lock the door.
you'll go to the mechanism to lock the door. It seems pretty stable because this door is not wood, it's metal. And then you'll hear a slam as the guy gets into the end of the door. You can see the knob turning, but the door's not opening. And then there's going to be like a loud pound. And the pound continues for several seconds, and then it stops. The pounding stops. But you're all by yourself. And you're outside. You can decide if that's good or bad. You're outside. It is nighttime. And in front of you, it doesn't look like a campground anymore in front of you. It's like all from everywhere that you can see, it is a giant, massive cornfield. And so yeah, big giant cornfield. There's like a full moon above, and all you can hear is like the hooting of owls, crickets chirping, maybe like the sound of a wolf in the distance. But you're all by yourself in a cornfield.
Yeah.
Let's shift over to the Sunshine Twins. Thy name is Star and Frankie.
It's hilarious.
I am freaking out.
Oh my God. So I think where we left off, we were kind of like leaving the room. And so Frankie actually grabs. So just out of consent, are you okay with Frankie manhandling Star?
Go for it.
Just want to be sure. Some people get sensitive, like, don't be touching my character. Frankie will like pull Star back, and because he's still like freaking out, like, wait, and he like pulls you really close, awkwardly close. Bro, that's a dollhouse, right?
Yeah.
This is Tori's world.
Right.
She uses dolls for her magic, man.
I don't follow.
Your magic. Use dolls.
Wait. What?
Dolls. Dolls.
Okay. So
Where's your brain at? Dolls. Use dolls. Maybe trigger your magic.
Okay. Then where are the dolls?
In the dollhouse. And then Frankie turns to the dollhouse and opens it up.
Yeah. You go to the dollhouse and you opens it up, and the inside of the dollhouse are all mirrors. There's a whole lot of mirrors in the dollhouse, and one of the dolls is there, just sitting in a chair, and her arms are up to her neck right now. Her arms are like this, positioned to her neck. And her head is tilted in a way that's unnatural, almost, yeah, it's in a very unnatural angle.
Okay.
Yes. Frankie was just gonna grab the doll.
You're gonna grab the doll. You're gonna get this vision where you see yourself dancing in front of a mirror. You see yourself dancing in the mirror, and all of a sudden, like it's pretty much the exact same thing that actually had just happened, like grabbing you, and this person is like, you're like choking, and the vision ends.
I dropped the doll.
What happened?
I just saw what just happened to me, but it felt different. Like it was me, but it like was a different me. I don't know. It was strange. You touch it.
Inception. And he's gonna reach out and pick up the doll.
You're gonna pick up the doll, and you're gonna get the same, vision, but it's going to be in third person.
He's gonna put the doll down and say, Trippy, I just saw the same thing, but like in the moment of which I saw it. So the dolls are ways to see the future or the past?
Yeah, or something you already saw.
Right. Maybe we should take it.
Like I said, try using the doll and like for your magic. That's all I don't know. That's what I thought.
So Star will pick it up. So can I try a magic roll?
Yeah, try a magic roll.
Okay. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, un momento, por favor. Okay, I'm gonna do another star right.
Yeah.
I got an 11.
So it should succeed,
Mm-hmm.
and as soon as you use magic on the doll, nothing seems to happen at first, and then the head, which I said is in a very bizarre angle, the head actually falls off, and then in the hole, crawl out these large roaches. All these large cockroaches crawl out and start crawling up your hand and starting to crawl up your arm.
Star's gonna fling it and start.
Yeah, you're gonna fling it. All these cockroaches land on the ground, and they're just crawling around all over the place now on the floor. And then some of them are like chittering, and their wings are beating, and some of them like are flying around a little bit slightly, but they can't fly around perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that's okay. Tark, you checked me there. Okay. He's gonna be like, bad idea, let's run, let's get the hell out of this room.
Okay, and Frankie will follow. Like it was a good try. I just thought we should just try dolls for using your magic.
Dude, that was like the most fucking disgusting thing ever. Like, oh God, I need to take a shower.
Agreed. Frankie leads into the hallway and goes the opposite direction from where the mirrors were.
Yeah.
Not going back that way.
Star's following.
You're following each other. Okay. You're gonna continue on, and then you finally are gonna find a staircase. Oh, a staircase.
Up or down?
That was
It's going up, yeah.
Into another, like, I don't know. I'll go up.
Star's following.
All right.
Yeah.
Star's like low-key, like pushing you in the lower back, like your lower back to move you forward.
Okay. You're going up the stairs. And of course, each step is creaky. So it just creaks as you go up the stairs. And once you reach the top of the stairs, so again, it's a cabin. It looks like a normal cabin. But now you hear once again, well, roll a perception hearing. I'd like for both of you to roll a perception hearing.
I succeed.
I got a 6. Yeah, I got a 6.
Okay. You both succeed?
Mm-hmm.
Which one had the lower number?
I had the lower number.
Star.
I had 6.
6 out of 12, so you're 6 away. Okay. So, Star, you will be the first person to hear more music box music.
Okay, out of character, I'm hearing it on the other side of the door or behind us.
You're hearing it at another part of the cabin. Some other part of the cabin.
Bro, I'm hearing more music, and it's like coming from somewhere else. So, last time we followed the music, it led us to the roaches. And last time we didn't go to the music, you got strangled by your dead self. So, I don't know really what to do, but I'm kind of curious about the music. Maybe it'll help us, but if we go out the door, we have a chance to escape. But what if it's somewhere more horrible than last time, and then we end up getting chopped up into itty bitty pieces? Dude, I don't want to get chopped up.
Me neither. And you just gave me a headache. Ooh, okay, let's follow the music. At least roaches aren't bad, but what if we find something else, like our friends?
Right! That is a good thing to find. So
Yeah.
if we find our friends, we could like make a plan and get like the hell out of here. Because Tori
to-
has...
Squad up.
Yes, dude, yes, let's do that. Squad up. Let's go to the music.
Go.
You go towards the music, and you're gonna. It'll lead you to what appears to be a kitchen. Okay. Now, on the kitchen table, there seems to be. It looks like somebody was at some point, probably a long time ago, had prepped all this food, because now there are all this like rotting looking like vegetables, fruits, meats. There's like flies, like gnats, like hovering around them. But there is a large cleaver, like just kind of stuck on a table. A large cleaver knife stuck on the table. There seems to be a room off to this. There's a door like off to the side as well in this kitchen. And the only other thing that I will point out to is that the refrigerator is completely wide open. It looks like it hasn't been working for a while. Completely devoid of food. Some of the hinges, the freezer door is probably like hanging by one of the hinges. And the music seems to be coming from the oven.
Bro.
Ooh. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you should go ahead.
Okay, 2 things. The oven is singing, and there's a big ass cleaver. How about you get the cleaver because you got those muscles, and maybe you could like use it as a weapon? Think about it. And then we together go to the stove. Because I'm not going anywhere without you like 6 inches from me, dude. Like, no way.
Dude. For sure. Frankie
Let's do
goes
it.
and grabs the cleaver, pulls it right out.
All right. You go and grab the cleaver. It's a cleaver. You get to add it to your inventory. Okay. And then what happens?
Oh. I remember what I was gonna say. We put the kitchen on the 2nd floor.
You're right.
Yeah, totally.
no design, like weird.
Well, and then Frankie just opens the door from the oven.
The oven door
Yeah.
or the
The-
door on the side. Okay.
The oven door just opens it as they're saying. They're like, who puts a kitchen
You-
here?
So you open the oven door, and inside is a doll, but the doll is burning.
Oh my god.
Star's
Star's he's gonna reach for it.
Yeah,
Is
Yeah,
it,
you're just gonna reach for it.
is
Okay.
it like engulfed in flames or just like burning?
No, it's got like the flame off its shoulder, so it's not completely immolated.
Okay.
So you can still touch it. So yeah. So you touch it, and then you see this vision of somebody screaming in terror, completely engulfed in flames. They attempt to stop, drop, and roll, but it doesn't seem to be enough, and you can see surrounding them, the entire room surrounding them is all up in flames. And the vision ends.
Star's gonna put down the doll and like dust his hands off and go, dude, I just had like a flaming vision and it was weird. Like the person was engulfed in fire. They stopped, dropped, and rolled, but everything else started flaming with them, so they were a total flamer. And
Lit.
right? Holy shit! That could be a song. I need to get back to Stormy. I miss Stormy. What are we doing again?
Friends.
Oh, yeah, friend. Okay,
So-
well, let's get out of the kitchen and let's see if we can find him. And Tori has a lot of explaining to do because her world is totally fucked.
I don't want to die here.
Me neither. Out of character, is there any other weapons or objects I can pick up?
So there does seem to be a knife block on the corner, and if you go in the knife block and you pull out some of the knives, they all seem to be very dull compared to the cleaver. Now, sure, you can take them, but their effectiveness is probably going to be very limited.
Not good for cutting. But I don't have anything. Well, I could stab. So Star's gonna just take one of the knives.
Yeah, you can take one of the dull knives. That's fine. You can add that to your inventory. Okay. Doo-doo-doo.
Anything else in the kitchen that like that can lead us to another room, or is this
So like I said, there is another room. There's another door to the side. So there's two doors. The one you just came from, and then another door that was to the side of the kitchen.
I want to go there. Let's see what's
Okay.
further down.
Yeah. So you'll open that door, and as soon as you open, you feel this rush of cold, like temperature. The temperature has dropped, and you realize that this is a big giant refrigerator. But it's more than a refrigerator, it's a meat locker. And you actually see that there are things hanging by hooks all throughout this meat locker. You don't see what they are because they're covered in, like, it looks like garbage bags. So they're like yay big. We're not talking like chicken size, we're talking maybe like 5'10" sized, 5'11" sized things in garbage bags hanging in the meat locker right now.
I don't want to go in here, man. I don't want to step in this room.
Reverse.
Yeah, you can reverse.
Reverse.
You don't want to go in
Go
there.
back. We go back. Right now.
All right. So you're just gonna shut the door again?
Yeah, we step back.
Are you gonna go back to where you come from?
Yeah.
When you start to go back to where you came from, you realize that everything else now, it wasn't like this when you first entered the kitchen. Everything else in the rest of the cabin is pitch black, dark. There's no sources of light. So you feel the kitchen somehow is lit, but there doesn't seem. The weird thing is there's no light sources. You don't see any light sources, but somehow the kitchen is dimly lit. But the rest of the house is pitch black. So if you're gonna move forward, you're pretty much gonna be going in blind without seeing anything, unless you can find a suitable light source.
We're still in the kitchen.
You're still in the kitchen, which is dimly lit.
Dimly lit.
The fridge area was also dimly lit. The meat locker was also dimly lit.
Okay. I'm going to start to look through the drawers to see if I can find either matches or like the lighter or rags,
Sure.
a bottle.
Roll a perception search or spot.
May I help? May I assist?
Sure, you can both search or spot.
You said perception, yes?
Yeah, perception.
Okay. I got an 11 out of 12.
Okay.
12 out of 10.
And then what did Frankie get?
Frankie got a 12 out of 10.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean,
So
Okay.
you will. Okay, so you will find. A box of matches, but it's like a small, not a box. I would say a box, like a small thing of matches, and there seems to be like 2 matches in it, 2 matchsticks on it.
okay.
And that's it.
Are there any towels or rags in this room?
There are. I'm gonna say there's like a dish rag on the sink. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. There's a dish rag.
I grab that and I start going through the cabinets. Is there like any sources, any alcohol in here? I'm looking for. I should always be looking.
Yeah, no alcohol, unfortunately.
No alcohol.
Nothing flammable in the kitchen, unfortunately. Even the stove. If you try to turn the stove on, it doesn't work. The
Okay.
stove doesn't work.
I will still try to find some sort of maybe a jar or something, and I'll put like the rag in it, and I'll light it on.
Sure.
Try to light it on fire so it can be a
Okay.
source of light for us.
Okay, so these matches aren't that great. So I will ask you to use a dex to light them with a -4 penalty because they're not that great. So try the first match.
It's an effective -2 for me because I have a bonus. So I'll.
Does it still work?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you'll be able to light it, and it'll catch fire. But if you don't have fuel, it won't last too long.
Right.
You know it'll be very limited amount of light.
Okay.
So
There
it's
is-
not a permanent solution at the moment.
No, but at least it gives us something. It's like, all right, and then I'm kind of carrying it carefully with us so I don't burn myself, and
Sure.
kind of lead the way with like the light in one hand, the cleaver in the other hand, and we're just like,
Okay, so you're gonna adventure into the darkness. Okay, and Star, you're also gonna follow then.
Right behind him.
You're not gonna do anything else. All right.
Stars
You're
the
gonna venture
shadow.
into the darkness. So again, you're only gonna have like probably an aura. You probably only see like 2.5 feet in front of you. I would say not very. It's a small jar of.
Yeah,
You're
it's-
burning a dish rag.
yeah.
It's not gonna be a lot of light. So you're gonna be going through, and again the floorboards are gonna creak, and I would like for both of you to roll a perception hearing.
Oh my god. Hearing? Star got a 7.
Okay. You're go ahead and you're walking, you're creaking, and you can hear, based on the pattern of the creaking, it sounds like there's a third set of creaking coming from behind you. That's not your own sets of creaking.
Star's gonna hook his finger into one of Frankie's belt loops. He's gonna walk a little faster so he's not behind you anymore. He's like beside you. He's gonna say, bro, there's an extra set of footsteps. It's not mine, because your feet are really big and heavy. And the other footsteps are behind us. And I'm afraid to turn around. And I think we need to keep walking forward as fast as we can.
Frankie with that actually slowly turns around with the light and the cleaver.
You'll slowly turn around. You won't be able to see anything more than 2.5 feet in front of you. But as you're turning around, you do hear the sound of dragging, like somebody's dragging something across the floor. And then you start hearing heavy footsteps in addition to the creaking.
I will take the jar of light, get it down on the ground, and then roll it towards that sound.
All right, you're gonna roll it towards that sound, and you will be able to see for a split moment the sight a few meters away. A few meters away, you will see this hulking silhouette of a man, and he's got a weed whacker moving towards you, and his feet comes up to the jar, smashes it, everything's black. Totally black.
Turn to Star, and I'm like...
Dude, we need to run! We need to run! So Star, in the darkness, is gonna grab Frankie by the pants, by his shorts, and is gonna run in the opposite direction of where they saw Bigfoot put out fire.
In the opposite direction?
Yeah.
Okay. I will need both of you if you both are running. So you've got him by the pants, basically?
Yeah, I grabbed his.
Okay. Alright, got him by the pants. I would like for both of you to roll a dex to not stumble in the dark. But yeah, you can't see a thing. Yeah.
13!
Okay. I do have a bonus to mine. I have a +2 to mine, so I make mine barely.
Just a note, please. Obviously, throughout this whole scenario, there were a lot of decisions you had to make and choices. So please ask me in the vlog, what would have happened if they did or didn't do this? Please ask me in the vlog, because I definitely want to tell you what would have happened. So this is not what I want. This is not what I hoped you would do.
No,
That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't hope that you would do this, but it's more fun this way.
Yeah.
So, did anyone of you fail? Okay. So Star, no, it looks like you succeeded. 5 versus 10 for your dex. I think Frankie failed.
No, I made mine a +2 to mine.
Oh. So you both were fine. Okay. So you're both did not trip. That's the good thing. However, I'm gonna say that in order for you to not trip, you can't move too fast. But so you can hear the footsteps coming towards you closer. The sound of this weed whacker turns on, and you can hear that it's starting to come closer and closer. So I will give you a chance to decide what to do, because you will run up, because it's completely dark. You will run up to a wall. You hit a wall, but you can't see. What do you do at that point? You're not really sure what direction to go. So you tell me what you want to do once you hit this wall.
I start blindingly looking for a doorknob somewhere. And especially in any kind of potential opening, so we can kind of climb through, whether it's a window, a door, anything, a hallway that we can go this way. And we're still holding on to each other.
You're still holding. Okay,
yeah.
So, what direction are you going? To the left, to the right? What are you trying?
We're probably fighting it out. No left, no right, no right.
Okay.
I'm gonna win this because I'm gonna pull you left.
There you go.
You're gonna go towards the left. Okay. So you're going to go towards the left. You're gonna feel your way through. You can still hear the person, the sound of the weed whacker behind you. It doesn't seem like the weed whacker guy is fazed by the darkness. It doesn't seem like they're struggling all that much. But you will feel what feels like a door frame at some point with a shut door. So
try to open this door, find the doorknob.
You're going to find the doorknob, and you're going to turn the doorknob. It's locked. The doorknob's locked.
I'm trying to elbow it and try to push it open, buddy.
I was gonna do the same.
You're gonna try to elbow and
just
push it open.
Yeah, just force it open.
Yeah, roll me a strength roll, please.
Oh my god. we're gonna freaking die. Because Star's punk ass.
11 out of 16.
Okay, 11 out of 16. You will be able to. So it's making a lot of noise, but you don't really have a choice. But you will manage to basically bust the door down. It's still black in here. It's completely dark. So are you just gonna run forward, blindly run forward then?
So once I burst it, and I will assume I break it a lock. Go into the other side of the room, pulling Star in with me, and then I shut the door back and I put my weight on it to keep it closed. And I'm like,
yeah.
What do we do?
Okay.
Acting the fool.
Oh, the Sunshine Twins. Fix it, Jesus.
Yes.
They need help. Star? Holy shit. Okay. So while he's up against the door, Star's like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Is there anything Star can touch that might feel like an object, something he could put against the door? Or maybe...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will, you're going to feel around, and you'll bump into some sort of cylindrical-like object, and it looks like it's made of wood. It's like it then feels like it's heavy. It's got stuff in it. It's got something in it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm feeling for a light switch.
Yeah, you're gonna feel for a light switch. You're not gonna feel anything right now.
I can't find a light switch anywhere here.
So I was like, I feel something cylindrical behind me, and maybe we could put it against the door, and maybe find a way out.
Wait, is cylindrical? Is it big?
Yeah, it's like really big, dude. Like, huge.
Is it hard?
Huge. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
While you're talking, roll a strength roll, because whoever it is caught up to the door and is gonna try to force the door open. Okay. So roll me a strength roll, Frankie, to try to keep this guy from... roll with a -4 penalty. It looks like you're fine, even with a -4. Okay, so you managed to keep the door shut, but this guy's strong. This guy's really, really strong. So you really need to put something against this wall, or this door.
Okay. Or we gotta do something fast, like now, bro.
Okay, since I have higher dexterity,
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to try to push the thing in front of the door to help Frankie.
Okay. To push it, it's more of a strength. So, but you don't have any penalties.
Okay.
So just...
Athena be with me.
Oh, yay!
Athena be praised!
You will be able to... You are going to be able to push this up against the door. So, it is pretty heavy. So, I think that Frankie still needs to hold the door. So, but that plus this object against the door does seem to be keeping the person from getting in, at least for now. So they're just going to be like pounding on the door, like still trying to force it. So they're still like struggling with it.
Okay.
What do you do?
Star, we need a way out, a window, another door, something.
So Star's gonna go checking for another door, something that can get them out of there.
Roll a perception feeling. I guess perception feeling.
We're gonna get in touch with their feelings, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be a comfortable exercise. I'm just kidding. Hold on.
Probably
All
the
right.
same.
Touch in the dark. Let's go.
Yeah. So you're going to be able to get a general idea of what's in this room. There's a lot of barrels. There's a lot of crates. So various boxes and crates. You don't feel any windows or anything, and you don't feel another door. It feels like this entire room is just completely like filled with random crates and boxes and stuff. Roll me a perception smell.
Okay. Here we go. All right. My smell was
Frankie, roll me a smell as well. Okay, Star doesn't smell anything. Frankie, you smell... Is that gunpowder? Is that gunpowder that I smell? It smells like it's coming from the cylindrical thing next to you.
Star, bro. Like, I smell black powder. but not black powder, but I smell like black powder, like flammable black powder. I mean,
Okay.
black powder is also flammable, but this is like the flammable, explosive black. Well, he's also explosive, but you know what I mean. I smell the stuff that can like you use for guns.
Okay, can we do the match?
Do I still have one?
You have one left.
I like.
Are you
I
gonna
like,
light it?
He was like, "What? This is gonna blow up. This is gonna kill us. Don't be a
right.
dummy,
Don't be
pump
rude.
bro."
I just, sheesh, that really hurt my
But
feelings, man.
we can use this to like kill this dude.
Right. Okay, so maybe if you move from the door, but wait, that means we would have to let that fucker in.
Yeah,
How do
if
we get
he's gonna,
past?
if he's like falling in, you get on the other side of this door.
Yeah,
I let them through,
yeah,
light the fire, sucker, and we jump out.
yeah. Let's do that. You know what, Frankie? I don't care what anyone says about you. You're hot and you're smart. Double threat. Double threat.
Full package.
Full package. Let's do this.
Name. You asked what you missed this, so all I'm gonna say name drop. You dropped a name. You missed a name drop. That's all I will say. Okay. So what's happening?
I'm gonna wait.
You're opening the door.
I'm gonna wait
or are you
for.
waiting?
So I'm gonna wait for Star to be like on the other side of the door,
Mhm.
where it, you know, so that when I release the door, let this dude come in. And what I'll try to also do is maybe brawl him and like fling him into the room if I can.
Okay. It'll be hard in the dark.
Sure, I'll try, and then have us like get out while we like the match
Okay.
in the room.
All right. So let's take it one step at a time. So step one. Step one. You open the door.
Open the door. Yeah.
Okay. So you open the door. Now, whoever it is going to charge in. So you have a chance to, like you said, like pull him. So roll a strength roll, and because it's pitch black, I will have to ask for a -6 penalty. It's pitch black. You can't see anything.
Okay. All right. Let's hope. Yes.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh, the jock. Yes. Not the jock.
The slut.
Yeah. Wait. The slut.
Honey,
The
it's a
slut.
slut, baby.
The slut
Coming
just like
through.
the slut's coming through. The slut goes
She
in,
knows how-
throws him
she knows,
in.
You know, I know how to handle big, strong men. So,
There's yeah, that's true. So you are able to force this whatever this creature is into the room. You hear a crash, and as soon as you hear a crash, you immediately smell all of these particles of powder. All of these powder particles, black powder particles in the room. And then what do you do?
I move Star out of the room,
Okay.
and
Well, I mean, you can't see stars.
Well,
Can
well,
you
we
see
were like
Yeah.
right there, so we.
You're all right there. Okay,
Yeah.
so you'll move Star out of the
I'll
room.
move out of the room. I'll step right outside, light the match
Out of the room.
out of the room.
And then throw the match in the room. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be, like I said, these are bad matches. Roll me a dex with a -4 penalty, I think I gave you.
Miss 4, but I
Roll a
haven't-
dex with a -4.
And Thena be with us again. 12 out of
12,
12.
so -4. Does that fail? Okay. So you're gonna try, the match doesn't light. And so,
Is there no
You can-
retries? No.
no, if you fail lighting the match, then the match just doesn't work. And you can hear the creature recovering, and he's the weed whacker is still on, and you can hear him starting to charge in your direction.
Okay, I will take the cleaver, and I
Okay.
will try to create a spark on the ground with the cleaver.
Okay. Sure. That's smart. Yeah, the slut's like nerding it up right now.
You
I'm
go.
loving this.
You go.
Sure, I will allow that. So that would be a... What kind of roll would that be?
I don't know, like...
Would that be a...
Strength, maybe? Oh, Dex? I don't know.
I'll let you use... I was going to say either Dex or IQ. Whichever one.
I'll try Dex.
Dex or IQ.
I'll try Dex.
Alright, go ahead and roll the Dex.
Alright,
Let's
let's
see what
try
you
it.
get. Succeed. No penalties. Okay. You will use the cleaver. Very smart use of the cleaver. You will create a slight spark, and then the room just goes up in flames. Chain reaction. You can see the creature double back because just from the sheer impact of the explosion, he like stumbles over and doubles back. It doesn't look like he's writhing in pain, but it looks like this whole thing at least surprised him and slowed him down. So the hallway in front of you is now lit. Now, the thing is, in order for you to be, for a spark to work, in order for it to be like, you have to be close to the room. So you're going to take some collateral damage.
Okay.
So Frankie, you are going to take 5 points of fire damage. And unfortunately, your clothes are going to start to light on fire. The good news is, a lot of your clothes are off.
Yeah.
So not as much of it gets lit on fire, but pretty much whatever clothes you're still wearing is on fire.
Okay.
So at some point you probably will need to stop, drop, and roll, or do something to put out the flames. Otherwise, I'm gonna do another damage roll soon.
That'll be
For
the
burning
first thing
damage.
I'm gonna try to do right now is to like put my shorts
Okay.
out. Not my
So
shorts.
roll me a dex. Roll me a dex.
Can I help? Can I assist? If
I got it.
You could, but it looks like he was able
okay.
to put the fire out. He was able to put the fire
Cool.
out. But in doing so, there's now going to be less light as you're running down this hallway. But you can see that there is, in the other direction, there seems to be like another door, like in the opposite side of the hallway.
running to the
So that's
door.
what you're going to make.
Go that way, and I still have the cleaver
Okay.
with me though.
Yeah.
All right. You are going to make your way towards the door. Whoever the being is now starting to emerge from the room. He's covered in fire, but he doesn't seem to care. He's just still making his way towards you. You're gonna get to the door, open it. It'll open, and then you're gonna be able to rush inside. I'm assuming you're gonna shut the door behind you. Okay. And we'll end that scene.
Oh, Frankie for the win! Like,
oh my
yeah, man.
god.
My gosh, that slut. The slut's
Yes, honey.
doing
It's a
that.
smart slut.
Yes. You
The
both are giving
birding,
me life.
the tropes.
Oh, you
We
guys
need you. We
together.
need you so bad because this is so dark and stressful.
This is so hard.
It's only livable because we're laughing our asses off. That's what we do.
You know what? I'm feeding off of
Oh my
Frankie.
God.
Frankie is gold, and I'm just cherry picking. There it is. Let's just be real about it.
Despite Frankie being so smart, it still has like Dumb and Dumber vibes. I love it.
It's
Right.
amazing. It's so good.
Oh my
I'm
God.
proud of this moment. I'm proud of this moment.
All right. Black Powder and Sam. So you just what was the last thing just happened is you went through a door from the crows, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You went through the doors from the crows, and you actually find yourself in what appears to be a old sauna-looking place of all places. Like a sauna-looking room. The sauna's not on or anything, but there's like benches and there's like old towels that are hanging out. So it's almost like a bathhouse. It's more. I would probably say it's more like a bathhouse kind of thing. What do you do? Right now, there's nobody else here. There's no other creatures here. It's just a bathhouse sauna-looking place.
Any other doors or windows or anything?
Oh yeah, there's no windows, but there is a door that takes you out of this room. Other than the door that you just came from, with the hallway of the crows.
And nothing on like the benches or anything. I definitely want to give a good eyeball to see if there's anything around.
Yeah, I mean, do a search, perception search. Really, the only thing of value is the towels, like I said, and there's nothing peculiar about the towels. What was your perception, just out of curiosity?
13 out of 15.
Okay. You don't see anything in this room. However, you do hear music box music again.
Quick question: How clean do those towels look?
They're not like stained or anything. They haven't been used, so they're probably like dusty.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like you're gonna catch anything off of them, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I was gonna like take one and kind of beat it off, rip it up, and see if I can fashion a bandage because my eyes pretty messed up.
I'm sure you can. They're probably not so bad that's probably a good thing to do with these.
Yeah, and then I also have his handkerchief, so I'm basically just using those to attach that, so it doesn't fall
So
off.
feel free to use like a first aid.
I don't.
If you want to use like a
skill.
Does Sam have first aid or anything of that nature?
I have.
He's also the nerd, so I mean.
I can actually use my forensics as an assistance to medicine. So yeah, 8 out of 17.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna say you'll be able to bandage Black Powder up to at least stop the bleeding. Roll me a 1d4, Joe.
2.
Black Powder, go ahead and heal 2 points of damage. Heal 2 points of damage with that. Good job, nerd.
Thank you.
It's all in the biology.
Alright. You hear music again?
Yeah, there's definitely more music.
Is it from in here or is it past the door?
Definitely past the door.
It's kind of the only thing we got going right now.
I agree. I think we need to keep going. I was really hoping to be able to find something more for Tori's. I know she said they're people that she was friendly with.
But I think right now we kind of should try and find the rest of the group.
Yeah,
if they're running into stuff like we just did.
Yeah, that's very, very true. I don't feel like we should double back to where we were, so going forward is definitely the more logical thing to do.
And that music seems to lead to dolls, and the dolls seem to give little hints of the future, it seems.
Yeah, I told you about the birds.
And I told you, we didn't tell you about the barbed wire. That's the one Tori saw in the room with the rat. And yeah, you would have made a bad end.
Well, good to know. Good to know.
We didn't want to tell you because you were kind of skittish at the moment.
Well, I can definitely see why Tori needed us all to help here.
All right. Shall we continue forward?
I just wish I had a gun.
I wish I had anything. All right.
All right, we'll go to the door and start proceeding on.
As you go through the door, you will start to hear the sound of water dripping. Very slowly, water dripping. And it takes you from the sauna-looking place into a bathroom, like a restroom of some sort, a men's bathroom. And the music seems to be coming from one of the bathroom stalls. I would like for the nerd to please roll me a dex roll, and you're going to get a -4 penalty to this dex roll. Well, you already have a penalty to your dex, so I'm just going to do a -2. -2 dex. You're fine. You're fine, Joe. So, are you going to follow the music to the bathroom stall?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. You're going to go to the bathroom stall, and there appears to be... You can see a pair of doll's legs coming out from the toilet bowl. And if you look into the toilet bowl, the doll is upside down with its face in the toilet water.
I'll get it this time. And I'll take it.
Just make sure you tell me what happens.
All right.
You will touch the doll, and this one seems to be all around. Looks like it's murky-looking water, so you're completely submerged in murky water, and you can see things swimming around. It's really hard to see, like, because it's so blurry, it's hard to see what exactly is swimming around. But you can see bubbles. It's in first person. I'm gonna say this one's in first person. You can see bubbles coming out, and as if whoever it is probably having trouble breathing. And like you can see hands in front trying to like grab at anything to try to swim up, but they just can't seem to be breaking the surface at all, no matter what they do. And then all of a sudden, the hands like freeze shut, and then the murky water, you start to see red. You start to see it starting to clutter with red as the hands start to part away from view, and then the vision stops.
I'll tell Sam what I saw and mention that it was in first person.
See, that's interesting because what I saw wasn't. So it makes me wonder if the crows were you, for lack of a better word, just because of the eye, but you saw it in first person. I just think it's very interesting.
Maybe it the way Tori described the one with the barbed wire, it was in from like someone looking in, but figured it was you because we saw glasses that looked like yours. Maybe this one is something that's supposed to happen to me, and that's why I saw it from like it was happening to me.
Very, very probable.
Weirdly enough, I'm not that afraid of drowning.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Hopefully, but that's definitely what it looked like it was hinting at.
Maybe that's what you need our help with in your world, so you don't drown.
I doubt it. I'm a pretty good swimmer, even with my leg.
All right. Any other exits or anything in this bathroom?
Yeah, there is an exit to leave the bathroom. Yes.
I don't think there's any point of sticking around. Let's keep looking.
All right, let's keep going.
All right.
And I'll pocket this doll as well, just to be safe.
All right. You can pocket the doll. That's fine. And then when you open the door, the bathroom door opens up into what looks like an Olympic-sized indoor pool. Pool is full of murky water. I would like to, I guess for right now, that's all I'll tell you up front, and you can ask me whatever questions you want, but...
Well, that looks very immediately familiar.
Yeah, from what you described, I don't like the feeling of it.
Looking around the room, do I see any other doors away, like on the other side?
Yes, there does seem to be another door, and you can see like an exit sign. So there does seem to be like another door in the other end of the opposite end of the pool.
And is there a rim around the pool, like a walking way? Or is it all like walls directly up from the water?
No, there is a rim.
Okay.
Yeah, you can walk around it. Yeah.
I recommend walking around and staying very close to the walls.
Yeah, I agree. Do you want me to walk towards the water and you right against the wall?
I figured we'd both just be right against the wall. Single file.
Okay.
And keep a hold just in case. Because right now I think you could actually probably lift me. I'm shockingly petite.
Well, I'm pretty petite myself.
Yeah, let's just keep a hold on each other just in case one of us slips or something.
All right.
So you're gonna walk around the rim. It is pretty wet. The pool floor is slippery.
Staying pressed up against the wall as much as possible.
Much as you can. So because you're doing that, please roll a dex without any penalty. Dex roll without any penalty.
Oh,
Be very careful. Most accidents around water happen with slips, which can lead to sprains and broken wrists.
You're telling this to someone who's lived on a boat most of their life.
True, I just find that talking some of the statistics helps keep a focus.
Whatever helps you get through that. Alright.
Did you succeed, Joe?
Yep.
I didn't see. Okay, you got the 7. Okay, cool. Yep, you're fine. And then you're gonna get to the door.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get to the door. You'll try to open it. It's locked. Locked tight.
And the floor's still pretty slippery, huh?
Floor is still pretty slippery.
I can try and break it, but not best footing.
No, I wouldn't try that. Let's...
Can't really keep going back.
I don't think going back is the brightest idea.
Can you pick a lock? Or can you do that?
I'm not great at it. I do have some tools for it, though.
May as well give it a shot. If it doesn't work, then I can try and break it.
All right. So I'm going to use my lockpick kit. And it's dex-based, though. That's the challenge.
Try it.
Shot. Ooh.
No.
Okay, no. So you're going to attempt it, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, this just not going to do it. We may have to turn back.
I don't think we can. I'll try to break it, but I'm gonna keep a hold on the door handle as I do so. So if I
Sure.
do slip, I'm not gonna like go backwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and kind of shoulder in.
You're gonna try on the slippery floor.
Yeah.
That'll be like with a -4 penalty.
But I do get a
So
bonus.
try to roll a strength. Yeah, you get a bonus, so
I succeed.
okay. I mean, you'll succeed. So yeah, I mean you succeed. You don't trip, and you'll bang against the door. But this door is pretty like solid, so it's not that. Unfortunately, will not be enough to. You don't succeed well enough to break the door down because it's a pretty solid door. However, I will tell both of you to please roll me a perception scene. Perception seeing ring, and remember you can't see as well now because of your.
Yeah, let me double check what exactly it does to that.
My glasses are getting kind of foggy.
I fail.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
How much do you? What penalty do you get from 8 versus 9? Like how badly do you fail?
Oh no, wait, never mind. That is a success because my perception already has that applied.
Right.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So black powder. You will notice a glint of something at the bottom of the pool. It looks like a key. There's a key at the bottom of the pool.
Sam, I think one of us has to swim down.
Well,